God is primarily concerned with the heart. And I like this interpretation for a couple of other reasons. First, it explains the resistance you find both in Acts 2 as well as 1 Corinthians 14. Remember what people thought when they heard people speaking in tongues? These people are filled with new wine. Now, I can't say for sure, but if I heard a group of people all speaking in different dialects of known human languages, I wouldn't think they're drunk. Now, maybe it's because the way they were praying, maybe they were really praising God and it was 9 in the morning, and maybe like, yeah, they are drunk. Even though I can understand what they're saying, they're going crazy up there. So maybe that's what's really going on. But I think probably what I would say is there's foreign people up there. And the same goes for 1 Corinthians 14. If you walked into a church, would you really have this conclusion if you heard people speaking Swahili and Japanese and English? If the whole church comes together and all speak in tongues and outsiders or unbelievers enter, will they not say you're out of your mind? I would probably just think we have a multi-ethnic congregation. Now, the passage does emphasize all speaking in tongues, so I want to make room for that. But for me, I think the best explanation that fits all of the data is that tongues is a Holy Spirit-inspired language that is undiscernible for any earthly lexicon. In other words, you can't Google Translate it and get your answer. God must supernaturally reveal what it is through the Holy Spirit. And for me, this makes sense when we've talked about the hiddenness of God. Imagine if really the gift of tongues is being able to speak some earthly language whenever you want and it's discernible. That would be quite the miracle. And it would really remove the need for faith. Outsiders would say, well, if a Christian can speak in all these other languages that they've never learned, of course, there must be something to this God. And while tongues may have had that effect on Pentecost, tongues usually has the opposite effect. Tongues makes people think you're crazy.